Minecraft 1.20 is here, and we are going to go through all of the brand new features announced today, at least the major ones, that is, things like advancements, commands, minor changes. We won't be going through those in this stream, but regardless, 1.20 is here, the Trails and Tales update, along with all of its features, camels, sniffers, archaeology. We're going to be going through the lot today. I'm going to show you, to the best of my ability, in the half an hour that I've had to set this place up, everything new in Minecraft 1.20. Voice, don't die on me now. We're going to start from the top of the changelog. We're going to go down the list. I've set everything up, so we've got everything to go. If you're excited for Minecraft 1.20, if you can't speak as well, subscribe, leave a like as well, because we're going to be doing a lot more 1.20 stuff. We've got the quiz live updating to 120 in a couple of months, maybe weeks. I don't know. We've got more 1.20 stuff coming. And of course, 1.20.1 coming soon as well, maybe. Hopefully. But for now, we're going to start with the first thing, which is archaeology. And that includes the things like decorated pots. It includes suspicious sand and gravel. And it also includes a brand new music disc. Firstly, though, welcome to the people watching live. Thank you for tuning in. So, starting off with the decorated pot. Oh, we've also got the camel. Wow, that was right on cue. I promise you this is live. So, starting off with the decorated pots. This is a brand new item that can be found in the deserts. I believe you can find them in the desert villages. There you go, decorated pots. I've already skipped through the changelog. Decorated pots can be found in certain locations. They can also be crafted using sherds. Now, we've got a whole load of sherds. Ignore the brick. That's not meant to be in that chest. And we've got a whole load of pottery sherds. We'll just pick out 4 random ones. We've got arms, we got miner, we got Morna, I think I said, and we got prize. I always said sheaf, we've got prize. This is live server. And to craft these, it's nice and simple. All you do is place them in your crafting table in a diamond formation, and you get yourself a decorated pot with all of your with all of your things on the side. And if you want to craft the simple plain one, that's where the bricks come in. You take your bricks and you place them in a formation like so, and you'll get yourself a plain, boring, decorated pot. You can also do this with just decorated pots and having some sides. That looks like Superman. That's the decorated pot, nice and decorated indeed. And then, you probably noticed we got some suspicious sands down here. You used a brush to use to collect this. Now, these won't drop anything, because suspicious sand only drops items when it has been naturally generated. If you place down suspicious sand yourself, it won't drop anything, but if we just brush this away, it will brush away and turn into regular sand. That's because nothing is there, it's not naturally generating. However, I should have some naturally generating stuff to show you. Finally, we have the camel. Camels like to sit around. That's what they do. But, you know what you can do with a camel? You can put a saddle on it, and you can have 2 people riding on it, so you can ride around with your camel. They can also jump over walls, hence the barrier blocks, because, yeah, I'll just say this guy did escape once, twice, too many times. But that is basically archaeology. We've now got the decorated pots. We've got the brush, which we haven't quite finished with yet, because we've got trail ruins to look at. And we've got the camel. You are just perfectly on cue today. Right, moving on, we've got the brand new trail ruins structure. This is a structure that spawns deep under Minecraft ground. If we just keep digging down, it keeps going, and some places we should see some suspicious gravel and suspicious sand. Now, we need to be careful with this, because suspicious sand and gravel breaks easily. Now, I didn't set this up as a demonstration, but it just goes away. It just breaks. So, if we find any, we will be able to brush it away and find ourselves some naturally generating loot. Now, get up. Here we go. This is some suspicious gravel. We can brush this away and we'll see what we get. What are we going to get? I've just embarrassed myself on a live stream. As you can see, there are plenty of different blocks that spawn in the trail ruins. Things like glazed terracotta, regular terracotta, and we're still looking for some of this. Aha, there we go. This is what we need, and we can get an advancement for that too, and looks like we're going to get ourselves some wheat from that one, and it just turns into normal gravel after that. So that is the trail ruins, a very nice new structure that can be found in the Minecraft world. And then we move on to the sniffer, the winner of the recent Minecraft Live mob vote. This also has a sniffer spawn egg, which is different to any spawn egg you can find, even though it does still have its normal spawn egg for creative mode. This egg is different. You can place it down and it actually grows faster if you place it on the moss blocks here. You can see it grows faster. And the sniffer wanders around, sniffs up different flowers, like the torch flower you can get from the sniffer, and also gets the "you're right where I need to be, sniffer, you're right where I need to be." Also finds the pitcher plant. We'll place it over here because the sniffer is right in the way right now. And if you place the pitcher plant on a farmland block, you can see it gets its own little pod. Sniffer, you are seriously in my way right now. Thank you. It gets a pod, and then that grows, and that pod stays on the base. Hey, Ziggler. Tough Golem deserved it. Yeah, Tough Golem. I like the Tough Golem. You can also see on the ground we've got these pink petals. You can place these down on the floor anywhere you like. So you can place 1, 2, 3, and 4. And if you break them in survival mode, it will break the amount that you placed. So we placed 1 on here, I get 1 back. If I place 2, I get 2 back. That is how that works. That is pink petals. Bit like a carpet block. Very cool indeed. And that moves us on to, which you know what? I am not going to follow this guide anymore. I've already gone out of sync with myself. That takes us on to the smithing table update. The smithing table has had an entire change overhaul. We now need smithing templates. This includes upgrading netherite. So beforehand, where you'll just need netherite and the piece of armor, you now need a netherite upgrade. These can be found in all sorts of places. I believe this one, see, I've gone completely off the track here. The netherite upgrade can be found, I believe, in the nether. Kind of makes sense. Bastions, I believe. So what we do is we now place our item of armor in here. We place our template and we place the netherite ingot. It will actually say there what we need based on what we put in the smithing table. And then we can get ourselves a netherite helmet. Now you can also see we've got some things for armor. And that's because we have got armor trims. Very good example. I didn't have time to put any examples. So, with armor trims, we can get ourselves a smithing template. This one is the coast armor trim, and we got ourselves a chest plate. This one is also the coast armor trim, but we got an emerald this time. And the reason why is because if we place in our smithing template, our piece of armor, and then an ingot or a crystal, if we place in an emerald, we're going to get green trim. So you can see on there we've got green armor trims. And you can also see that on the item itself. Pretty cool. So if we place in the same trim, but with redstone dust, this time we're going to get red. And that can also be seen, if you can't quite tell what color it is based on the icon, you can also see what it is just by hovering over it, and it tells you the upgrade and what block item you used. So if we place these on ourselves, as you can see, we're looking pretty good. Ready for battle, ready to go into a fight. One thing about armor trims to note is that they do not add any sort of abilities, or they don't give you any extra strength. You just look cool, I guess. I guess with the red, it kind of looks like I've got a hole in my chest plate. You know, if I just take these off, kind of got a hole, or maybe it's a smiley face in my chest plate because of my red hoodie. Something like that. I'm not a nerd, lot on the players. I'm not a nerd. I am late. That's everything for archaeology, sniffer, trail ruins, armor trims, smithing table. Already so many great new features in 1.20. That moves us on nicely to the brand new Cherry Grove, and you can see an entire biome of it over there. But I've just created this little showcase area. So, Cherry Grove, it's a brand new biome that spawns in the mountainous areas of your Minecraft world. It replaces lives next to meadow biomes. And it has a whole new wood set as well. You've got the inside of the tree looking rather nice. You've got the doors, you've got slabs, fence gates, fences, stairs, trapdoors, all the rest of the wood type as well. And of course you've got the pink petals, which look really, really nice. Cherry leaves as well, they are pink. These don't seem to change depending on the biome, unlike the green leaves, which change depending on the biome they're in. Haven't actually tested that myself yet, but from what I think I've seen, the cherry leaves will always be pink and do not change colour depending on the biome. We can actually test this right now because over here we've got a desert biome. No, they don't change. Cool, so these leaves stay pink over time. Seem to act a bit like the azalea leaves, which also don't change colour depending on the biome that they're in. Next thing on the list is the bamboo wood set. Yes, because one wood set was not enough. We've also got the bamboo wood set. This has things like again, fences, fence gate, stair slab, mosaic blocks, which are these ones, which are basically the same as regular bamboo blocks, but they look kind of nicer. And then we've got ourselves a brand new type of boat. This is the raft, and I think it looks kind of nice. I mean, it would be nice if we could stand on it. Somebody please make this into a surfboard. We need the surfboard. We need a raft to be a surfboard. That's what it needs to be. And of course, that is just crafted with bamboo. So if we take some bamboo here, go find a crafting table, should have placed more of these down. And if we get ourselves a bunch of bamboo, this is made using, at least it should be, bamboo. Yes, it is. So you get yourself a block of bamboo. And then with the block of bamboo, you can make... I don't know how to Minecraft. Okay, never mind. I don't know how to Minecraft. Basically, you craft it with bamboo. I don't know what I'm doing. You probably shouldn't come to me for Minecraft update news. Oh boy. So that's cool. New wood made of bamboo. I probably need to learn how to actually make it though. Yeah. Anyway, chiseled bookshelves. You see, secretly I knew that this would be the section I would struggle with. But anyway, here we go. Chiseled bookshelves, a feature that I do know about. Nice little picture plant in there. It's a bit sneaky. So chiseled bookshelves, really cool bookshelf. You can now right-click, interact with them, and place the books back. So depending on where you place the book, it will be a different colour. Here is all of the colours for the books. So that's the same on all of them. It doesn't matter what type of book you put in there. But what you can do is, oh my gosh, a wild sniffer. I promise you I didn't put him there. What you can do is you can place in regular books, enchanted books, and knowledge books. Knowledge books you're probably not going to interact with unless you're making Minecraft maps. Unless you're doing creative Minecraft maps, then you're probably not going to interact with the knowledge book. But as you can see, when I take it out, doesn't matter where I put it, it always remembers that it's a knowledge book. This one's an enchanted book, and this one's a regular book. So very cool. And you can also, as you can see, use redstone outputs with this. So again, this should work as so. Also, hello, Frumblefan. Thank you for watching the vids. So this works based on the last book that was taken out or interacted with. So if I interact with slot 1, we're going to get a redstone signal of 1. If I interact with slot number 6, we're going to get a signal strength of 6. So, and then if we do number 2, we'll get a signal strength of 2. So that is how that works with redstone. It depends on the most recent bookshelf slot that was interacted with. I should not have done this live, should I? But you know what? That's the fun of it. That's the fun of doing it live. It puts me on the spot. I may have to download REI. Nah, I don't need REI. And anyway, next thing brings us on to is, thank you, Sniffer. I know. Okay, the hanging signs. Look at these beauties. Now, with the hanging signs, we've got 3 different variations. We've got hanging sign from the side of a block, hanging sign from the bottom of a block, and hanging sign from a chain. So this one is just placed on the chain like that. And then we get the hanging signs just as so. These work with all variations of signs, do have a different crafting recipe, and I believe for these ones you need stripped wood and chains. That's the recipe, I do believe. But do check the wiki just in case I'm wrong, because, you know, I set up this fantastic showcase area, but completely forgot to show you all how to craft things. And forgot how to, you know, forgot to learn how to craft things. Guys, I'm a professional, okay? I know, okay? You know, I'm a professional Minecrafter. I've played this game since... You're ruining my piece. I've played this game since 2012. Okay, and then that leads us on nicely to the sign changes. Now, these I love. Everybody makes mistakes on signs. Did I make a mistake on this one? I don't know. What game are we playing? Mince Raft? Oh, okay, I guess I'll just right-click and edit this. Minecraft. Oh, that's better. That's right, we've now got double-sided signs with their own properties. So you can have this side be glowing and red, and this side be not glowing and not red. And you can now right-click signs to edit them. No matter what you put on them. I just put a G, didn't I? I put a D. I need to get rid of that. Perfect. And the great thing about this, and this was something that was fixed in the snapshots, is that you cannot edit a sign that has whilst you're in adventure mode. When this was first introduced in the snapshots, you could edit a sign in adventure mode. One thing you can do, and this has just come back to my mind, is you can get honeycomb and you can wax a sign to prevent any further edits. So right now we can edit this sign. However, if I wax it with honeycomb, this sign can no longer be edited. And that also applies for the backside. So just be aware that if you go around and wax all of your signs, you'll never be able to edit them again. And it will basically act like they used to. just for the record, unless they've changed it, you cannot strip the wax off of a sign like you can with copper. So once you've waxed your signs, it's basically game over. Double signs are pretty cool, I gotta say. Double signs are amazing. I love the fact you can do double signs now, especially on the hanging signs. Did I do that anywhere? I don't think I did, but yeah, you can do it on hanging signs as well. So that's pretty cool. There you go. We've got different text on both sides, and I didn't mention, but this on the hanging sign, you can collide with it and stand on it, whereas the other ones you just walk straight through. So that takes us on to our next major feature, which is the calibrated skulk sensor. Now, the calibrated skulk sensor is crafted with, I believe, a regular skulk sensor and some amethyst. Again, professional, didn't search crafting recipes. But with this, you can use a redstone signal going into this side here, where the sort of amethyst goes down, and you can place down redstone and then redstone torch, so you can give it a power. This one's got a signal strength of 15, but going into it, that's a signal strength of 13. And this signal strength 13 relates to blocks being placed. So you can see every time I place down a block, the skulk sensor goes off. If I make it one shorter and do the strength as 14, you can see it no longer detects it. Again, didn't do the research. Oh. I thought it just went off. It didn't. But now it goes off again. So that's the calibrated skulk sensor. This one is going to be perfect if you want a quick solution. Something's setting that off, isn't it? Oh, you! Oh, hi! Hi, I don't... I see. So, this is a great thing if you want to set up traps around your friend's base, because beforehand you would have to use the regular skulk sensor and do all sort of redstone decoders and all sorts. Now, you've just got to give it a redstone signal of a certain amount, depending on the type of thing you want, whether you want it to be a player eating, walking, breaking, placing blocks, firing a bow, whatever you want, whatever the skulk sensor can detect, this can too. You are really ruining my showcase right now. Hold on. I need to cover this up because our sniffer friend over there is being annoying. Hang on a second. Live. Remember live. Right. Okay, now we can move on to the next thing. And this is to do with the regular skulk sensor. And this is called vibration resonance. Now, what this is it allows you to send signals from skulk sensors further than they normally would. Now, I can demonstrate with this. Now, if I do this normally, as you can see, the signal does not get sent to the other skulk sensor. However, with a block of amethyst, it can now send the signal even further to that skulk sensor, which is pretty cool. Sniffer is a menace. What are you going to call it? Oh, I'm going to call it Dennis. Where's Dennis? Where's Dennis? Oh, there's Dennis. There's Dennis. We'll call it Dennis. And this takes us on to the penultimate new feature. Hang on a minute. I've missed out a feature. I've missed a feature. I forgot to mention the music disc. There's a new music disc called Relic. There it is. I'll only play a little bit because I don't know if it's copyrighted. Okay, that's what you get. It's a cool music disc. Go listen to it. Honestly, these days you have no idea what's going to get you struck or not. Anyway, that's the new music disc. I think that's the only thing that I've forgotten from over there. This takes us to our final few features that I'm going to mention in the stream. Every other change after that is either a small tweak to something that already exists in the game, a new command, or a advancement. These are all things that are mentioned on the changelog. You can go and read into those if you like. But one thing you can see that's new as well is the brand new piglin head. Now this, I absolutely love. Look at it. As you walk around with the piglin head on, similar to how the dragon head flaps around and opens its mouth, the piglin head flaps its ears. It's absolutely adorable. And you know what that means if you power it with redstone. I'm going to find myself a redstone block. If you power it with redstone, then what happens? Well, it does that. And it's adorable. It's absolutely adorable. Just a quick thing as well. Java Edition, sorry, not Java Edition, 1.20 is out on all devices, Bedrock and Java. So you can play it anywhere you like. Now, back to this. We've got ourselves some mob heads on note blocks right here. This works with all current mob heads in the game. Playable mob sounds. Now, you imagine you're walking around someone's base and we're going to get ourselves a creeper one here. Let's imagine you set this up, someone's base, you know, you're sneaking, you're being all quiet, and all of a sudden... That's right, you can now place mob heads on top of note blocks, and by doing so and right-clicking, it plays the sound of that mob. Same thing goes for the piglin. So that's pretty cool indeed. And then the final thing I'm going to mention is new in-game music. Now, I can't show you the in-game music because I have it turned down in-game, but we've got 4 new songs, A Familiar Room, we've got that one, we've got Crescent Dunes, and Echo in the Wind. 4 new Minecraft music songs. Now, the update here, it seems pretty small, but when you think about it, it's actually a massive update, all about self-expression through representation in Minecraft. And 1.20 is available now on Minecraft Java Edition and Bedrock Edition. You can experience all of these features. Just go to your launcher or go to your device, update the game, play it. Amazing game, amazing update. Minecraft is cool. I'm running out of words. As I say, there's so many more little minor changes as well. We've only just scratched the surface. Check the blog post, link in the description. There's so many cool features in 120 that I haven't mentioned. Changes to things that already exist. Now, this is where the stream is going to end, and my showcase is going to end as well. So I want to thank you all for watching. My name has been Happy, hope you enjoyed. And before I go, repeat after me, the best place to play Minecraft 1.20 is on a StickyPiston server.